Hello and welcome to today's Ascension stream. So excited you are here. It's been a really difficult week. I'm not sure if you guys have been feeling it. Let me know in the comments if you have really been struggling. We have been undergoing, or those in my collective are undergoing some massive, massive shifts and upgrades. As always, I keep moving forward in this ascension, raising my frequency, accessing just 1 minute. Okay, I'm just going to go and check this is working on Facebook. I'm going to get this up on YouTube. Yeah, I just got... I've been dreading this live stream actually because I've been undergoing some huge... Look, I've been suffering. Basically, long story short, I have been freaking suffering, and Spirit has really... from last Friday until now, I've been having to just rest and repair, and it's been nuts. Yesterday I did a huge amount of inputting, and we are in the pleroma. So I'm just going to get today's live stream up on YouTube so I can interact with those beings on YouTube. I am getting this rest and repair. I am getting the Facebook one up. We will see how I go because usually Spirit is like focus on the one. Hey Dee, how's it going, beautiful girl? How have you been going? You been all right? Okay, so I've got the Facebook up. Why haven't I? You guys can hear me okay? So let me just open this stream. Okay. Oh, it's very off-putting having my face there. Hey Kyle, I can see that you're on here on the Facebook. So let's see. We'll try. I'll have the Facebook up, but it might be too much and it might split my energy. So if you are watching on Facebook, come over to YouTube, subscribe, press that notification button, like the stream, and comment. Let me know that you've found us. Because already I can feel this pulling on my energy. Okay, I have to close Facebook down, come over to YouTube. Hey Mum, how's it going? Mum and Tanya are on YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, sorry guys, I can't interact with you guys on Facebook. It was just too much. I don't know why I even attempted that, but this is what Spirit does. Spirit gives us these opportunities to learn and grow. And often Spirit will make us take the long route, and we will be guided to do certain things that aren't in our best nature. Anyway, let's just say that. That's what came out, so that's... Anyway, so, and then what happens is we do it, even though like we're guided to do things, we do it, and then we learn the hard way. And then that reinforces that lesson from Spirit. So for the last few weeks, Spirit has been saying, focus on YouTube, bring your audience, grow your audience in YouTube. You can't scatter your energy, Nadine. I love and respect all of those beautiful beings in Facebook, and that's why I really did want to push through and try and interact with you guys. But at the end of the day, if it affects the messages coming through, like right now, I'm in such a fragile space. And when I say fragile, is I've opened up this whole new level. So for the last 5 years, I've been actively in my ascension to Christ, through Christ, embodying Christ, understanding who I am as the mother, the father, and the child, and what I have to do. So last year we began this reset and this cosmic clock initiation, myself in spirit, the masculine, the father, and myself in matter, the mother. We together created this. We unlocked something amazing. It's a long story. Long story short, this is a new aeon, and those beings that join us get to see the truth of God's source creation, Christ, and they get to access the sacred knowledge, the wisdom, so they know what it takes to ascend, to embody Christ, to activate their Christ avatars, to be in resonance with the 144. But right now I'm speaking from way beyond the 144. This is from the one, okay? So on this journey, this evolution, it's just amazing. And they really want me to speak my truth and share who I am as wisdom, Sophia, right? So this is Sophia reclaiming her light. So this is that beautiful creational story. And it's very funny because the other day I was guided to watch something on Gnosticism, popped up on my YouTube, and I thought, oh, I'll keep watching this. And it was like my journey. And it was like everything that I've done. And they're saying with receipts, and I've got receipts for everything, right? So I have actually walked this journey, and I've done it by going within. I haven't done it by reading books and like connecting to old world systems. But when I was watching it, I'm like, fuck, they got it right. Like, this is what it is all about. This is, now what they're bringing up is this. I cannot see if they're showing me a scene or essence, but they're saying it's the same thing, right? This source essence, this scene, right? So JC came here. He came into this realm of separation, a man. He was born into this body of a man, into the realm of matter. And when the time was right, like, everything was divine with his mission, as is mine, as is yours, if you choose this. So he began just following his heart and doing what he was guided to do. And in doing that, he returned home to the one, and he embodied the source, the one, the spiritual son. So he was hang on, they're saying a couple of things. So he's saying he mastered the realm of matter. So he clocked this video game, because this is all it is. It's an illusion. We use the input, the data in our external, in our internal, to extract the truth, to grow our spiritual discernment, to raise our frequency, to access higher consciousness. Christ is consciousness. It's this consciousness, and they're saying truth. Okay, and they're showing me love as well. But truth, in essence, they're saying, okay. I want to have a sneak peek of Facebook, because it's like, oh. No, I've closed it down, haven't I? So, okay. See, I'm nosy. See, this is what we should, like, this is the inner child coming out, where, or is it the untrusting Nadine? That's that bit that still isn't healed. I don't know. No, it's that part of me that just, this, all right, guys, this is a little lesson coming through in relation to wanting to serve everyone, but we're not meant to serve everyone. And those of you guys that are a part of my collective, those beings that have been born into this world, and you guys have been struggling, and you've been operating from the heart all along. A lot of people misunderstand you because their hearts are dark. Okay. I want to get it up because I'm going to push through, Spirit. Okay, beautiful. Because it's great having your input too. It's my face that's really freaking annoying me. But anyway. Now, the inner child, that inner child of wonder who likes to explore, who questions things. This is what we need to move back to. is the true mission at hand. You have so much magic within you, and it's just a matter of you choosing to uncover that. The tools, we have the self-healing program, we have the teachings from someone that's done this. Now they're bringing up this word aeon again. So Sophia is an aeon. Okay, so now because and if there's anyone that knows anything about Gnosticism, please do share because I don't know. I only know from my experience. And then when I watched the other day, and I'm like, oh my god, bang, 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 like that is who I am and what I'm doing, and like we should be so excited. And the fact that you guys are here is massive. Like things do not appear to you in your reality. You don't just manifest things like this for no reason. So this is either a powerful opportunity and blessing for you, or this is just a test. Spirit, this is a school for our spiritual evolution and growth. So no matter which way you take it, no matter what have you been, they want me to say praying for, what have you been wanting to manifest? What have you been asking for? What are your dreams, your desires, the things that you just really want for yourself and your family? So last night was a little bit of a celebration, even though I was in extreme agony and pain. Um, because when I made it into this frequency, I felt like I was home, but it's like I only just walked in the door to this aroma. So now Sophia wants you to return home to the one, saying the Christ wants you to return home to the one. And I'm just a bridge to, I shouldn't say I'm just. They just, as soon as I said I'm just, they're just like, So I'm the bridge, I'm the portal. And one of the things that, and if anyone can clarify this, please do let me know. But it was, and I do not know anything about religion. I do not like religion because religion is a separation system, and beings are fixed in these deception fields due to religion. You've got to understand Jesus isn't in religion. He was never for religion. He was against religion. He was against those systems. He wanted you to know that you go within. God is found within. Right? Basically, the latest wisdom to come through from the one, from the Christ, is God is your higher self. This is all about your lower self and your higher self coming together. This is all about the divine masculine and feminine balancing to give birth to something new. There is no one that will move into this new earth without going through myself. And so one of the things that I heard yesterday, and they want me to say it, is like Jesus saying that um, beings have to go through him to find the Lord or some stuff like that. I don't know. If anyone knows what that is, um, let me know. Because that was the thing they highlighted to me. And I heard that a couple of times, and that's the way spirit works. Like if you miss something the first couple of times, or if you just hear it, like, yeah, yeah, it will keep coming up in different ways in your reality or in your external, should we say. Um, And I know the exact reason why that was said. It doesn't mean worship religion and like praise Jesus' name and you will be saved. Like this is where Christ returns right here, right? Jesus isn't coming back. He is merged in flame. He is in spirit. Okay. I merged with him and he dwells within myself. Okay. So he isn't coming back. This is what you get. This is all about the mother reclaiming her light. This is about Sophia. She created this. She created this whole physical realm. She fell out of grace, bearing the weight of her creation. So they're bringing up density, darkness, that sort of stuff. Oh, thank you, Sean. No one comes to the Father but through me. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sean. So that's exactly what I'm saying. But what I want to do is give you a deeper insight into what that actually means, because a that is very true, but at the same time, it's very deceptive. So Jesus came here on a mission. He did what he had to do. He ascended, returned home to the one. Everyone here is like, oh my God, Jesus, 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 right? Uh, waiting for Jesus, praising Jesus. But he doesn't like that. He's like, you can, like, you've got to do what I have done. Now, here are the teachings from Christ. This is what I'm sharing. It's they like these kind of paradoxes, and I still don't know if I'm using that term correctly, but that's the term they're giving me because it's like it seems external, yet at the same time, it's this. I think we might be breaking that down a bit in this live because it's something that we're bringing up, keeps coming up. And I just wish I could just download or upload you guys with the last 5 years of this journey, and you can see exactly how this is a journey of one going within to know thyself. Uh, one person had to come here and do this. I had to incarnate, remember who I was, and I only started that process 5 years ago. And month by month, year by year, it's like, oh my God, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? But I had to build this program, this healing program from the ground up. I had to input all the data given to me by Spirit, Christ, the One, the Source. So I could heal on that. So I could keep raising frequency. So when beings join myself in the membership portal, they connect to my frequency, to the God frequency, to the Christ frequency, whatever the hell you want to call it, to my frequency where I'm at. In that moment, they become one and they get to heal all the things that I've spent the last 5 years inputting, right? So they get to be held in such high frequency so they can progress, right? Begin climbing this spiral staircase. This is all about rehabilitation of our DNA. We are these like devices, right? We are these divine instruments. Devices. They're saying devices, just like a computer, just like a phone. We've got this hardware, we've got these powerful capabilities, but right now, where humans are at, where every single person are at, is so limited because their device is clogged up with so much crap. And not just from this life, from past lives, from ancestors, from the collective. So what beings must do is understand that they need to operate from a whole new way. And all the ways that have been programmed into humanity are to focus on the external. Someone out there is going to save us, right? We go to these doctors, we go to these psychologists, we go to these counselors, we go to these people that are anyway, basically we just outsource. because we think someone outside ourselves knows better than ourselves. Now, that is great. There are people that specialize in particular fields, but to stick to that one way, to give our power away to that individual, that system, that's not serving us. And that digs you deeper down into your hole of disillusion. 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 Morning, Terry Quiz. I hope I said that right. Trisha, hello. Oh, what a, that's it. We're turning into our true multidimensional selves. And Jesus is a guide. And in my awakening in 2006, he showed up and he's like teaching me all this stuff. That's when I was connected to the core of creation and moved into this pleroma. And it was like the linear time just disappeared. And all this stuff I just knew. And dates and everything, like spot on, like it was just crazy, right? And then again, when I went to do my Reiki Masters, he showed up and I wrote down a message from him to me. When I figured out how to release emotions, entities, curses, cords, hexes, shared entities, all these different things, when I learned how to heal them all at once by bulk, I was able to just start shedding, shedding, shedding. And that's when he came to me in the bathtub, christened me, and I began my journey, my initiation through Christ, to remember who the hell I was, right? So I had to remember who I was as a mother. I had to build this program, the wormhole. I had to learn all these different angles of who I am. Uh, as the mother arc and the father arc. It's been very bloody confusing. Let's just say that. You think that you're confused? This has been a very difficult journey. But on this journey, if I didn't suffer, if I didn't struggle, if I didn't learn the hard way, I wouldn't be able to serve. You know, these stories, Metatron, Jesus, Moses, you don't hear about their struggles. You just hear this story about them, and this story is also being manipulated for an agenda, to control the masses, to enslave minds. But this is the true beauty of this time. Like, you guys get to see this journey by joining myself, by joining my collective, showing up weekly to the youth, becoming a member. You get to join us on this journey and play a part, play a role. Uh, This is where the Divine Mother returns, remembers who she is, and imparts her wisdom with you. So you can go within and start to heal and remember who you are, uncover your mission. In this realm of separation is very confusing. Like, it's like, who am I serving? Am I serving the God seeds? Am I serving the star seeds? Am I serving the Ascended Masters? Who am I serving? They're saying, you don't need to, you just show up and share your truth. The beings that are meant for you will join you. Like, when I saw that thing of Gnosticism and Gnostics, I'm like, I'm home. I'm home, baby. This is exactly what I have done. This is exactly my message. Like, it blew me out hearing from someone else's mouth everything that I've learned and everything that I've actually done, the path I've walked, and what I've discovered about myself. Like, it was actually a really amazing moment, because for this whole journey, it's like no one understands me. Like, no one understands me. Even my collective, like, they've been with me on this journey, but I've had to do this on my own. Like, they've been there supporting me energetically, and we catch up and we do our live streams and all that sort of stuff, and I love them so much because they've supported me so much. But at the end of the day, I've had to do this on my own. And same as you guys, like, you have been on this journey thus far, and you've really suffered, and you guys have been shunned, um, because of who you are and the light that you hold, and people have wanted to knock you down, because they see that light within, or but they don't. It's an unconscious thing, right? It's an unconscious thing. These guys, these beings that have cast us aside and rejected us, that have judged us and put us in a box and really just used us for our giving nature, uh, just hit the wall there. They are powerful teachers, okay? They are in our life for a reason. You are not a victim, and now is the time that you get to choose to unlock all those lessons from spirit. I'm just seeing right now, like, someone being on the ground in a fetal position, being and they're being kicked, but you get back up, and then you get back down and kicked. And this is the way that I feel there's gonna be a switch, okay? And the code that I was doing yesterday and the code that I was doing, this morning before I jumped on, and I still didn't finish it. I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta finish this, I gotta finish this," and I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta go." Those beings that align their energy with myself and my collective, um, blessings are on the horizons, because all you need is the knowledge and the teachings, the self-healing tools, and you can begin this journey of ascension, true ascension, through the God source, through Christ, okay? There is no old world ascension program that is going to save you. There is some amazing ascension teachings out there, but it's all fixed in separation. And as long as you are fixed in separation, you will always be operating through the Antichrist. And that's just the way that it is. It's funny. Like, beings are so scared of the devil and Satan and Lucifer and the darkness, and that is fucking weird. That is fucking weird. Did you see that? I just and the words underneath the darkness, and I'm coming out again. The darkness. Um, can you guys see me? It's being a bit funny. That was hilarious. So, just for spirit just had to throw some, special effects out there, everyone's scared about the darkness, like the D. I don't know why that D is there. Oh, maybe because my name's Divine Messenger. The D. Everyone's worried about the D, darkness. Sorry, but that's just hilarious. So this is a spirit. Lightheartedness of spirit. Has to throw some dramatic shit in there just for shits and giggles. Yeah, so everyone's scared about this darkness, but they're all trapped in this dark program, in this separation. That was so I know, that was I can't I'm gonna watch that little bit back later because that just blew me right out. You can't make this shit up. You can't. Okay, so now spirit's got me all like, what was I saying? Okay, so if you're jumping on now, make sure you come back and watch from beginning to end, because these streams are healing activation. This is sacred knowledge, wisdom, power, for you to those shiny bits that you resonate with, that you need to put your puzzle together. Okay. So in these streams, Spirit number one wants me to share my story because I've walked this ascension path to embody Christ, and I'm this holy cosmic mother, the Father, the one here to share with you guys the truth so you can take your power back. I saw something on, hey Jerry, hey Honesty, that's a beautiful name. Uh, um, what the hell? Um, so number one, I have to share my truth, and just be as authentic as possible. And so you'll notice that I'm an Aussie and I do tend to swear. And so just understand this is who I am, and this is just a form of expression. And this is breaking the stereotype of what holy beings look like and act like, right? They're just showing me the word holy, like Holy. So I'm holy, believe it or not, right? Because I've done all the work entailed. I've ticked off all the boxes from spirit. To be whole, WHOLE. This is all about spiritual wholeness, becoming one, merging your lower self, your higher self coming together to be one, to be balanced. This is all about balance. I've done it. You guys can do it. All you have to do is choose it. And the new way is so easy because it's literally a part of the program that you access when you join our membership, right? So this is all about energetic consent, aligning your energy. This is all God driven. This is all one of the most powerful things is our intention. Because this realm of mind, the one eternal mind, God's source creation, is all thought. It's all consciousness. So on this journey, it's been very confronting, really, um, learning this and understanding how I am the creator of my reality. And I question, and this is because we must always question. And I've always been the biggest skeptic, and I've had to prove these things to myself, right? So it's one thing saying, people can say anything they like, right? But when you actually do this and like walk this path and know it, it is like you've embodied that, and you just know without a shadow of a doubt. This is all about knowing. This is all about gnosis. This is all about knowing yourself and going within to uncover this by releasing the deception, the separation. They're just showing me two worlds, right? Obviously, because everyone is a universe in themselves, there's an infinite amount of worlds, right? Different, because we are each a player, we are each a creator of the simulation of the external reality. It's really quite amazing, this whole multidimensional truth, and the way that I have to see things sometimes that can be quite confusing. But let's take a step back. Where I'm seeing two worlds, right? Because at the end of the day, there's two paths. There's the Antichrist and the Christ. These are the well, we have the exhale, the separation, the roots, and then we have the inhale, returning back to wholeness, back to one, becoming more less and less separate to be more unified, right? That's the way that I see it. So we have the bridge to new earth, to heaven, to New Jerusalem. They wanted me to throw that in there. New Jerusalem is through myself. By connecting to my energy, to my collective's energy, whether you do that in the free streams in the social media, the membership, whatever you choose, you are able to receive some of that light. And in these teachings, and one of the most popular teachings that the Christ has for each and every one of you, especially you guys watching on the free streams, is to understand about this energetic consent and understanding about where you place your energy, where you place your intention, where you place your mind, your thoughts, your consciousness. What are you focused on? Who are you connected to on a daily basis? I know it's very difficult. There's a lot of beings that are trapped in these toxic work spaces, and you guys have big dreams and you just want to quit and follow your passions, follow your dreams. And if that's something that you want, that's something that you can heal to call in. For myself, I had a job, and look, I loved my job because, but then at the same time, it was like twofold. Like I worked in aged care, physio assistant. I loved the residents. I just loved bringing some light to their day and extra and mucking around and making them laugh. Being a massive dad, right? I always met people on there. Always found it so easy to connect with them. Same workmates, and that was often. Now, let me know if you guys resonate. You often, when you connect with people, you connect with them like you feel like a connection. You find this deep connection, but then it gets you bitten in the arse, right? Because you see the light within them. You connect to the light within them because you see the divinity in them unconsciously, whatever. You don't know how or why that happens, right? But you do. You can form these deep connections, but others can't connect with you. It's really weird. Uh, you know, I can't explain it. And maybe you guys can explain better. But that was the one thing that I always found it so easy to get along with people. But at the same time, I felt negative energies toward me sometimes with certain people, like those toxic. Um, and it's like, I don't know what I've done. Like, I don't know what I've done. Like, why are they treating me like this? Why am I feeling these chords? Like, it was very funny towards the end of my working life. I was doing a lot of healing on myself, and I began to do healing on clients and whatnot. And I got to a point where, just before my initiation through Christ, where Spirit had given me clients, so I was comfortable enough to quit my job. And Spirit was saying, quit your job, quit your job, quit. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to quit my job. That's stability, rah, 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 I'm a single mom, and do, 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 do. Right? And, but Spirit put me into this position where I was like, okay, I think I can do it. And when I followed that guidance and I just took that leap of faith, some crazy ass things happened, right? And a few days later, Jesus is christening me in my bathtub, right? Because Spirit, it's always fear that blocks us. And I'm not saying quit your job. I'm just saying that those of us on this divine mission, we all have very unique roles in this, and we all are in very unique different places. So again, Spirit is saying it's not all about following. Okay, it's about following your path. And I'm not sure if we just went off there, but hang on. Okay, they're saying the moral of the story is fear. It's the fear that blocks us. So this journey is about going within and being authentic to you, healing to uncover, to access deeper intuition, deeper truth, so we can practice spiritual discernment. Now, on this journey, like I'm just seeing this spiritual hand, like being held out for you. If you join us on this journey, right, and access the self healing Ascension tools, and what you get, spirit is your spiritual self. Christ is going to be your teacher. They want me to specify. So this isn't so okay. So Nadine did this. Nadine said that. Nadine did it. I'm going to do everything Nadine says. No, you use this knowledge as a guide, and you go within and heal the new way, operate in your divine flow, and follow your heart, your path to the one. This is Christ. Okay, so they're bringing up something that came up before the other day. God, I just lost. It was a post I did in relation to religion, the religion separate system of separation. Right now we have some beautiful beings who are actually fixed into religion because of fear, because of programming, because that's what they've been taught to do, and everyone else does it. And when we're connected to that collective, we tend to embody. It's like this. Just, but for some reason they're saying petri dish, petri dish, petri dish. I don't know why they're saying that. But it's like we take on the energies of others. So when beings are in these, there's so many cults, right? All religion cults. In these cults, we take on the energies of others. So what we need to do is get you God sovereign free, give you the truth from the one, so you understand that this is how realm works. So again, this Antichrist program works. All those beings that are fixed in religion, you're operating the way that you've been programmed. You are locked, fixed, working for the darkness, creating for the darkness. You're you're in the hands of the darkness. But you are the light. You are the light. Okay, so you are the light. You are in this system of separation, in this deception, this beliefs, right? And you are the light. You are in this system. And this doesn't go, all right, so this is religion, spiritual, new age, all the different ascension. I don't know how to express it. It's like if you're not in the membership, you are fixed into the old world realm because this is about going through this portal that has been created, that has been built, so you can migrate, so you can integrate with the new earth because you have to be a frequency match. And if you're not moving through that portal, you're not a frequency match. Okay? Now, these systems, all these different systems, these black magic systems, they're saying galactic, all these different levels, systems, matrices at every interdimensional level. They're these siphoning and harvesting systems. Okay? And because you are the light, you are the one, you are the Christ, you're this cosmic child, your light, you are feeding it, right? You're just giving it because you've been taught to be a slave to these systems. Like you, it's been conditioned. Like it's all these. When you give your power away, that's you giving your divine light away. Praying to anyway. So I'm not here to serve those people fixed in religion because they wouldn't believe this. They wouldn't see the light of Christ if they tripped over. Okay, I'm here to serve those chosen ones, and when I say chosen ones, the ones that choose. The ones that choose themselves, the ones that choose to know themselves, the ones that choose to begin healing through Christ, to walk the path. Uh, so they're bringing up the divine blueprint and the instruction sets. Let me go back. This month, it's all been about the color blue and the blue flame. Oh my God. In 2006, when I was connected, when I saw the pleroma, like every time, like in my awakening, like I would see this blue flaming sphere. Like it was just beautiful. And that's where I'm at now. I'm actually in the pleroma. So I've just opened the door, just put my foot in, and I was like, Sophia has got her foot in the door. And Tanya, it's thanks to you, all my beautiful collective that's been supporting me and helping me and healing alongside me. Use, using the light that I'm bringing through, right? All of you guys on YouTube that are subscribing, Facebook, you guys that are pressing that like button, pressing that love button. It's all the way that you are showing your support, right? It doesn't go unseen in the spiritual realm. So I'm the embodiment of all these spiritual teachers here, but it's like I'm still in this ascension. I'm still moving. I'm still learning. I'm still exploring and discovering. You know, like I can't even remember when I was told that I'm Sophia, like few years ago, and it would have been in October when they're like, "You're the mother rock, and you have to do this." I'm building wormholes and connecting with all the stargates and you name it, right? Um, so right now they're showing me that crystal ball. Um, it's been really heavy. It's been really difficult because it's like they're showing me Atlas, that dude with the world on his shoulders. It's been a really difficult journey, and it's so unbelievable. You know, people just think you're nuts, right? Uh, but this is how we shift the collective consciousness of humanity. It is possible. It has been done. The Holy Mother, the Father, the Child has returned to give you the knowledge free from deception of what you need to do and give you the cheat sheet, give you the healing program. Okay. And in time, beings that are in that membership will get the opportunity to receive the instruction sets to move through the Vesic Pisces, to move to this realm of spirit, to have their cosmic rebirth, to be in resonance with the 144,000 or the 144. So there's a lot to be discovered for us and a lot for the collective to discover. Like, we're going to do this together. Okay, we're going to do this together. We're going to discover this together. Uh, right now, there's only a certain number of people. There's 8, including myself. Um, that's one thing that so what they and yeah, they were just reminding me that these 8 people that have received these instruction sets, myself included, the Father in Spirit, we had to be a frequency match to have them. I've moved beyond that, but it's like this is Christ has returned to take the 144 home. And yes, we don't know if there's going to be 144,000 that receive this divine blueprint. That time will tell. But this is the DNA rehabilitation. You can balance all your energetic centers to be vibrating at that frequency of the. So the DNA, okay, so what they're saying, again, they're bringing up the frequency map. So there's only on this planet 6 people, not including myself, that have this divine blueprint that are a frequency matched to the 144 because they have tree grit, the fruit of life. They've got the foundations for their Merkaba, their balance, their masculine and their feminine, and they've moved through that portal that has been created, or that it's always been there, but it's been uncovered. Moved through that doorway. They're saying the white hole, right? So they've moved out of that black hole system. Okay, so there's people that are free of that black hole system are operating on the earth, on the crystalline grid. So what we need to do is just show up however we're guided to do and receive this information so we can raise the collective vibration frequency. Because it's the knowledge. Why do you think that knowledge is, we look back through history with conquerors and how this sacred knowledge has been taken and hidden, right? They say that the Catholic Church has so much sacred mystical knowledge and information hidden because it goes against their agenda, the dark agenda. So they're just saying wisdom. This is where wisdom is blessed upon those who choose to receive it. And it's in this showing up for yourself and investing in yourself that you are playing this role and playing this part, partaking in this ascension, Earth's ascension. Oh. So they're saying trust, but then they're saying blind faith. I'm seeing the word belief. All right, let me see what they're trying to say. It's kind of like the vibe, beings are so trusting of these old systems because they've just existed for so long, and because others trust and follow along with that, that beings just become complacent and they're just like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, why? It's like spirit wants you to question why you have such trust in these things external to you, and understanding that this trust is a contract that you've created. Um, so, in you trusting, you are giving your power, you are giving your consent to keeping this in this material realm. What are they trying to say? I can't figure out what they're trying. And it's like we've been programmed to trust what isn't for our highest good. And so in doing that, we are turning our back on ourselves because this journey to wholeness, to oneness, to Christ is all about truth. And look, 99.9999 shit out there is not truth. It's deception, but this is the part of the game. So what you must do is go within and heal and begin to trust yourself, to love yourself, to empower yourself, and not fixate on things external to you. Because these things external to you are all just part of this simulation that are there to teach you. But if we're just trusting and taking everything for granted, believing anything, right, because it's just been there forever, And because all these other people believe it, so I'm like, oh, it must be true. You're handing your power away. And again, that blind faith comes up, like blind faith. This is all about the leap of faith, trusting in yourself, going within, creating that connection with spirit, your spiritual self, Christ, the one. They're just showing me that picture of God holding out his hand, you know, that, I don't know, that wherever it is. That's the higher self, wisdom. So it's like, again, the higher self, which is God, because the higher self dwells in the realm of one. So this is where my Facebook group is still called the God Source Portal, because you are a God. You connect to the source. You are the individual. You are the light being. Your higher self is the part of you that dwells in the absolute, the place where we're all one, where I'm you and you're me. So this connection, like it's the higher self connects. I don't know. It's I, yeah. So it's. I just want you to know who you really are. Like honestly, you are so freaking valuable. And we were born onto this planet. We give all of our light, our love, our trust, our everything to everything, everyone, all these things external to us when we should be directing this energy within. This is how we build. They're saying build a bridge to the one, right? Um, and walk the path. I know all of my life I was so reserved and shy and cared so much what other people thought. I was brought up, children are to be seen, not heard, right? I had a very tough Catholic grandmother. And, so I often went into my imagination and all that. I had so many about life because things just didn't seem like, and now it makes sense, right? Makes total sense. But and I remember being at my grandmother's house and seeing entities. Like I was scared to go up the stairs sometimes because there was shadow being, right? So there was always darkness lurking around the corner, and I was very intimidated. Like that's the thing coming up. Like I know now that I was quite intimidated. So that reflected or showed itself to me in my reality and like fear. Like I was very fearful and I was very shy. And going through school, I was bullied. Primary school, oh my god, some evil twins made me their slave, and I couldn't escape them, and they made me, oh, it was horrible. And so I was really bullied in this Catholic primary school. And then I went to a public high school, and there wasn't many of us that went from this Catholic school. The ones that did go, I didn't fight with. And so it was very difficult making friends, and there was a couple of friends group that I sort of went to and had some really bad experiences, and I just felt like um, like I had the worst self-esteem issues and all that sort of stuff. So it's no surprise that I started acting out, right? So I started drinking and, doing all that sort of stuff to fit in because I didn't fit in. And, um so it was good when my high school, my Catholic school friend, she came from St Mary's High School to my high school, so that was good. And by that time, I'd made a nice little group of friends. The males were the ones that I really got along with. They were very easygoing. Girls were very cliquey. and I found that very challenging. But still I made some okay girlfriends. And then Conway came, and, so we had this good little group, but still, like, I drink because I was so shy and reserved, and I just go with the flow, and we did these sort of things to have fun. And I'm sure there's a lot of because this is the thing, those beings that have been born that have come from higher realms, born into this harsh realm, that we don't remember who we are, and we don't value ourselves, we don't trust ourselves, we suffer anxiety, like, I had really bad panic attacks as well, like, I would just, like the thought of going somewhere would just make me panic, and then that's why when I sort of got a bit older, like in high school, like, I'd drink and stuff like that because the panic, like, it was just like it would numb that. So my demons would come out, right, and look after me. It's like, we got you," right? They'd let me come out of my shell. But in actual fact, like, it was yeah, I can't explain it. But, this is what a lot of, um, uh, the escapism exactly, escapism, because it's like it was just easier. It was just easier. And, so many beings that I had such a deep soul connection with, very soulful people, had these addictions and had these ways of dealing with life because life was just too hard because there were these beautiful souls that came through and they just got smacked around, right, used and abused. That led them to feel not so good about themselves. So they just self-soothed with numbed themselves, right? Um, you know, um, yeah, it's amazing, and we all know these people, these beings, these underdogs, these beings that have like addictions and stuff like that, and they're the most beautiful souls, like, but they just don't know it. Um, but this is it. We must make a choice to change and shift these things. Like, luckily, when I was around 21, I got into a relationship and I stopped all that shit, right? And then eventually I had my awakening, had my children, I got to be a mom and got to experience that really amazing blessing. But at the same time, I still suffered emotionally, I still suffered physically, and I would give my power away to doctors, the pharmaceutical industry, all that sort of stuff, right? So it wasn't until I learned that I had some sort of power in healing myself, and I was responsible for that, uh, where I learnt Reiki, learnt how to muscle test and swing test, learned how to use this energy, harness this force, and, it wasn't enough though. It wasn't enough. Eventually I'm gonna get off soon. Eventually, I met someone who's like, "Use these, doTERRA oils." I didn't know they were plant and they shifted everything. Like, I went from being a slave to the pharmaceutical company, right? Oh my God, so much codeine every 4 hours, Panadol, Nurofen, Soflax, not Metamucil, what do you call it? Mylanta, uh, allergy pills, daily, daily, to making a shift and learning how nature heals and using those frequencies of plants to be able to get off all those heavy, heavy drugs. And it was like something awakened within me, and I became this freaking doTERRA nut. Oh my God, right? And if there's anyone that's into doTERRA, let me know because when you take your power back, so imagine how much money I was spending, right? All of a sudden, I wasn't a slave anymore, and I was using these things, like these little bottles, these little alcohol bottles of magic. I got off all that shit. And then I discovered that I did some more Reiki level 2, Reiki master teacher, all that stuff, but I still wasn't satisfied. It was just, this is it. Like, if you're a part of my collective, you get all these notches on your belt, but you're still seeking, you're still searching, there's still something missing, right? Um, no, I haven't, Ellie. A mint, a mintia muscaria. No, I haven't actually. I love that, Ellie. Um, feel it to heal it. Absolutely, and that's what this journey is. Um, using our thoughts, feelings, and emotions to guide us to navigate home, and using all these things like as stepping stones, right? And continuously seeking and getting a deeper truth. Um, because this is what I realized was like this whole time, and I'm going to come back to something I was going to say earlier. Um, when Jesus appeared to me in my awakening in 2006, it was just myself leading me home. When now, when I merged with my twin flame, the other part of myself in spirit, the masculine part of myself in spirit, it was Jesus. It was my what do you call it? My other half, right? Uh, so it was like it's so weird. It's just so weird that. So I saw the other day someone put a comment on one of my posts in relation to the religion thing, and they said, "Well, what about Jesus that appears to people in near-death experiences, right?" And so many people believe Jesus is part of the religion, where Jesus is totally against religion, and only against religion because it's a system used to control and enslave, and it actually goes against its whole mission. So Jesus appears like Jesus isn't of religion. So Jesus will appear to those that have a journey ahead of them, and that's unique to that person, right? And they get to make choice. So they're just saying coming home to Jesus. This is about coming home to Jesus. And understanding that it's all within you. You are all the characters, all the players, but you don't have access to any of that knowledge, any of that information at the moment. There is a path that spirit has for you, and you will only uncover that by following this path, going within, accessing the self-healing tools to master yourself, to know yourself. This is all about knowledge of self. This is all about, oh yeah, exactly. It's coming home to yourself. Exactly. So this time is amazing. We have the healing program from the Christ. So it's your choice whether or not you access it. Uh, but until then, here's the knowledge. Some of the knowledge. Today hasn't been too bad, actually. Uh, I was dreading getting on here because it's just been very difficult. Um, but it's like I'm coming home. Like that was one of the things that I wanted to say. I think I did say it. Maybe I said it in my head. With the pleroma, it's like okay, so I'm getting there. We're getting there. So this is the frequency that we're sharing now. And this is the realm of mind, thought, and I'm only just dipping my foot in and learning about it. Um, so join us on this journey and see what comes out, because it's like so much, so much. We're all walking each other home, Ellie's on Facebook says. Oh, that's it. It's like everything is just, it may seem like chaos, but going within and walking our path, tuning into our truth, healing, and connecting with others on a similar mission. Like, I'm just seeing these golden illuminations. I'm seeing like neural pathways, like neurons, neural pathways. I'm just seeing golden ones. And it's all just about tuning in. They're saying, okay, so tuning into this, because I'm here to share with you guys the light, uh, for my interpretation of, yep, interpretation, interpret. I'm interpreting this journey the best I can. Uh, being me, there's no bells and whistles. It's like I'm here just to be a messenger, and share with you guys this is possible, and share with you guys the wisdom attained on this journey, and give you guys show you guys the door. But it's up to you guys to walk through it. Number one thing is investing in yourself. So you choose how you invest, whether you're showing up for the free streams, whether or not you're walking through that members portal, accessing the online course, the healing tools, the um, the monthly streams. Okay. And, okay, so I have one of my private mentor streams right now. So I'm going to get going and get prepared. I cannot wait to see what comes. I cannot wait to see, because this with this particular being who has invested in the 369 Keys to the Universe membership. Uh, it's not available to anyone actually right now. But because we are at such a high frequency together, we access really high frequency information that I cannot access alone. So it's really the collective that assists me in doing this. This isn't Nadine doing it just alone. Like, even when we're showing up, when you guys are showing up and investing in this, these free streams, liking, subscribing, sharing, loving, right? You guys are supporting this, and in doing that, we access a higher frequency. So this is Nadine just showing up. I show up, and depending on the collective that's showing up, we get the messages. I'm tuning into the collective at hand, right? So those that are in the membership portal, that are in the all one frequency, because we are all healing the new way, the information is very, very, very high level, very high level. So, and we've just introduced someone um, yesterday. Uh, Someone received this blueprint yesterday. There's a certain group of beings that have the opportunity, because they've been walking this path with me for so long, to receive that. So we've just entered someone in to this, attuned someone to this frequency, and so I'm very excited to see what comes through. There's so much on the horizon, and I cannot, like, so we're in November, right? The 11th month, right? So next month, the 12th. Oh my God. But anyway, I will see you guys before we hit December. We have another free live stream next week. So come over to YouTube, subscribe, click that notifications button so you don't miss out, because we need to grow momentum. We need to keep raising this frequency. And by you guys joining us, investing in yourself. Like just showing up for free is investing in yourself. It's investing in the knowledge, the gnosis, right? Like this is a bringing this light upon this planet. Um, so by myself sharing this wisdom, it's assisting you in raising consciousness. And because we're raising your consciousness, we're raising consciousness of the collective. So we need to infiltrate this light into these dark systems. We need to teach you these ways to be able to. Oh, Tanya's going to be 60 next week. Awesome. So that's still. Oh, when? December? Is it December? Because next Friday is the first. Oh, okay. Shit, I didn't even notice that. Next Friday is actually December. Our next stream. So this is the last stream of November. Thanks for saying that, Tanya, because I never would have looked at my calendar. So, oh yeah, because it's week 4. Oh my God, I'm totally out of. Oh my God. Um, wow. So it's December next. Oh my God. Wednesday. Oh, so you're in November. Okay. Next Wednesday, the 29th. Beautiful. And yeah, so I will see you, Tanya, next Friday on the 1st of December. Oh my God. Excuse me. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for your input. It was lovely connecting with you, Ellie. And this is it. This is all about us connecting. We are all part of this cosmic puzzle, and we all have so much light to give and share. This is all about growth. This is all about collective growth. And Nadine doesn't know it all. It's all you. You are a piece of this puzzle. And by joining us in these streams and commenting, connecting, like collaborating, this is how we grow this. This is how we expand the collective consciousness of humanity and get this light into this planet to relieve humanity of these dark freaking programs. Like, I'm over it. I'm over this reality, right? Like, it's so many old storylines here. Storylines. It's like, oh my God, so boring. Like, let's tune into this creator, this reality where we are creators and we claim our light, we take back our light, we give it to ourselves, we go within, we form that relationship with our higher self, with spirit, where we get to trust and love ourselves, right? We get to build that within ourselves. Giving our power. Anyway, now I can talk all day about it. Right? Love you guys. Love and blessings. And we'll see you 1st of December. Bye.